We've been going and going.
Hello guys. I'm so sorry that I didn't post a video this week. If any of you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I was in Miami over last weekend. I went to the Manifesting Miracles event with Eric Ho. It was absolutely mind-blowing and life-changing. The man is brilliant, guys. So if you're not aware of Eric Ho, no, I'm not going to do that. If you're not aware of Eric Ho, he's an author, he's a speaker, he's an entrepreneur. He's also a healer, extremely intelligent, really cool guy, spiritual, very laid back, just really upfront in your face. First card, we got the Empress. So today we're doing, sorry, I'm all over the place. This is the feminine reading. I don't know if I said that. This is the feminine reading. But yeah, getting back to Eric Ho, the event was absolutely amazing. Just mind-blowing. I learned a lot. And it was amazing because I've been to quite a few seminars before, but by far his was the most beneficial. And it was packed, jam-packed with value. Like I was flabbergasted. And I actually have a surprise for you guys that's coming from that event. So definitely, I'll let you guys know pretty soon. But yeah, I had an amazing time. So when I got back home, it was just a really interesting week. So I do apologize for the delay in your readings. This one came out first. And we're back on track. We're back on track. And guys, I'm open for personal readings now. Still having some challenges with setting up the website or whatever. So we're going to go old school. So if you guys are interested in a personal reading, please reach out to me on Empress on Fire Tarot. I will leave my information in the description box and we'll go from there. So yeah, guys. So this is the Empress reading. So far, I said the Empress reading. Look at that. This is for the feminine reading. So far, you have the Empress card. You have Temperance. You have Judgment. You have the Chariot card. And also, you have the Five of Swords. All right. So let's see what else we got going on here. I want to do a 10-card spread of this particular deck because I think it just pretty much just gives us a complete story. But yeah, guys, I also too experienced a lot in the month of December. I know if I've told you guys, just kind of playing around with different manifestation techniques. And what I realized so far, and oh, wow, Lover's card. All right, give me one moment, some of the cards dropped. What I realized is if you can control the level of fear that you have and truly let go, great things happen in that place, in that particular state of mind. Like things really shift. And from what I've gathered, it shifts pretty fast. Like it doesn't take very long. And I'm not going to say that's the reason why a lot of twins are not together, but I'm going to say it. That's just my belief. I think because we are so attached to a situation that it is challenging for the universe to have the space to maneuver in that particular experience. It's challenging. It's almost like you're trying to, let's just look at this. If you have a clogged pipe, right? The pipe is pretty much the road to whatever destination you're trying to go to. But yet you have lots of resistance and pain and resentment, anger, disappointment. And then on top of that, you're worried constantly. It's hard for you to believe because you're so focused on what you see. But yet you've asked for assistance, right? The universe is trying to come through. But because of all of these blocks that we have up, it's challenging for the energy to move through freely and fluently. So, and I'm not saying this is an easy thing, you know, but I think with practice, it will get better. just practicing letting go. I was just reminiscing on how I manifested a lot of things. Even the apartment that I stay in, guys, Tower card. Even the apartment that I stayed in, I was number 55 on the list. Number 55. I can't wait to tell the whole story of this. This is going to be on my other YouTube channel. I'll tell you guys soon about that as well. But I was number 55 on the list. I really needed a place to stay within about 3 weeks, right? I had been looking and looking and looking for something and just couldn't find anything. I found this place and I was like, you know what? This is it. And I knew that it was it via the website. I just knew it. So after work that day, I went and checked it out. And yeah, it was perfect for me. It was everything I wanted within the price range, location, 15 minutes away from my job, everything I wanted, right? So lady said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, well, give me the bad news first. She said, you're on a waiting list. And I said, okay, that's not a problem. What number am I? I'm thinking I'm number, 3 at the most. She said, oh, you're number 55. So I said, okay. And I said, what's the good news? She said, good news, everything checks out. You can go ahead and put in your deposit. So I said, cool. Did my deposit, and I thought about this video that I watched. Like when you really, really focus on what you want, you've already done everything that you can do towards it. So pretty much I done the research. I loved the location. I put in my deposit. So then I had to wait. Right? But while I was waiting, I made sure that I was in a headspace that I don't care what this situation looks like. I don't care what the circumstance looks like. This is my apartment. And to a certain degree, it was a tad selfish because I really didn't care about the 54 people that was on that list. If I'm honest with you guys, I didn't, because I was like, you know what? This is my place. I'm not really sure how they're going to get in there, but I know it's mine. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to worry about it. So it was like 2 weeks later, my coworker was like, hey, you got to move soon. Have you found a place? I was like, yeah, I found a place. She was like, oh, cool. When are you moving in? I said, I'm not sure yet. And she was like, okay. So what's the deal? I told her to spill on it. And she was like, well, you need to call and see what number you are. Gave the apartment complex a call, right? Sure enough, the representative said, hey, I was supposed to go down the list today and make these calls out. Give me a moment. She put me on hold. She came back online and she said, well, you know what? Forget it. Since you're the first to call, I'm just going to give you the apartment. Guys, I wasn't even surprised. You know why? Because I knew that it was mine. I knew that it was mine. There was no question. And I think it was the detaching from the overall outcome. Like I knew what the outcome would be, but I had no idea how the universe would tie that together, how the universe would make that happen. And I think sometimes, well, for the most part, when it comes to love, we are so attached to the person. We're so attached to how they're supposed to respond, what they're supposed to say, how this is supposed to take place, that we miss the blessing of just allowing the universe to come in and do what the universe does best. The universe just makes miracles happen, period. We're not allowing the miracle to take place. And we don't know when, and we don't know how. But in order for energy to flow in any experience, you have to allow it. And guys, like I said, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's attainable because with practice, everything just works out. So I'm sorry, I'm on my preaching tip. Let's get to the reading. All right, so first we got the Empress card. The Empress card, I'm an Empress, you're an Empress, you're emperors. It just represents a new birth. It represents fulfillment. It represents you have everything that you need. And it also talks about pregnancy. Now, a lot of you may be expecting a baby in 2019. You may be, asking the universe to have a baby this year. Or you could have a business. Like for me right now, it's a business that I'm birthing. It's a brand that I'm birthing. So whatever it may be, it's saying that you're on the right path. You have everything you need. That's why here it's clear. She has a harvest here. She has everything that she needs. everything. And she knows exactly what she wants, and she's holding dear to this baby because it's precious to her. So whether it's your purpose, or whether it's your mate, or actually having a child, or just creating a new life for yourself, you're on the right path. There's nothing to fear there. But even with that being said, it's saying, okay, although you have everything you need, you have this particular intention that you're putting out into the universe that you want to manifest. You also need temperance. And this is where that story comes into play that I just told about how I had to wait. It was a 2-week period for me setting an intention, stating this is exactly what I want. I put the action towards it. And then there was a part where I just had to wait. There was nothing else for me to do. This right here, the Temperance card, has a lot to do with that because it is definitely representation of being calm, knowing that everything is working out in your favor. There's nothing to fear. Let go of attachment. I mean, look at here. She's even letting go of this. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a wand ring. She's letting it go, knowing that she is protected. I mean, you have a rainbow surrounding you. You have a rainbow surrounding you. All is well. You have everything you need, so it's perfectly safe to release this, knowing that it will come back to you in the most positive and beautiful way. It will. And then the next card talks about judgment. When I look at the judgment card, especially with the Empress card and Temperance card, this is definitely saying that things are going to work out in your favor. There's nothing to fear. And then the dope part about it is that your manifestations are coming fast. This is the Chariot card. This is actually the Cancer card. I'm a Cancer, so that means a lot to me. Things are happening in your life fast. Stop worrying. Stop. Feminine, it's on the way. It's truly on the way. I mean, look at this. You're birthing something. It's telling you to be kind to yourself, be patient, know that all is well because things are working out in your favor and they're coming fast. But now we have the 5 of Swords card. So it's saying, okay, so you know all these things, right? But you still have some sort of guard up. And I believe those guards are associated with those things that I listed. Sometimes we do have, even the ones that have done a lot of work, sometimes this is a residue of resentment there, or pain, or anger, or negative thinking, you know. So like I said before, practice makes perfect, right? Continue to practice. When you hear something negative, say, you know what? I don't believe that. I thank you, subconscious, for giving me that, but I no longer need your assistance. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to continue to have faith. You know, this card is saying, I'm still a little scared. I'm looking forward, but I got my sword up just in case I have to mess up somebody. You know what I mean? So it's okay. You can lay down that sword because guess what? You've already released it. You know that you're protected. There's no need to see how look how this I don't know if this is a guy or girl, but look how they're holding dear to this sword. I mean, they're holding on to it tight, and look how freely she's letting this go. This is a conflict. Don't allow this energy to sabotage this energy. Don't. Because you're safe. It's working out in your favor. All right. And then next we have the Lover's card. Like I said before, guys, holding on to dear life. This is what you want to manifest. It's not a coincidence that it was right underneath the Empress card. This is what you want to manifest. Well, this is probably one of the things you want to manifest in 2019, whether it's a relationship with your twin flame, if it's a relationship with a soulmate, if this is a relationship with a person that you like, you know, and you have some sort of commonality with them and you want to see where it goes. This is what you're holding on to. It's okay to release it. And I know sometimes that is the scariest shit ever, is releasing something that you love so much. Believe me, I have been on a whirlwind when it has come to that. But sometimes, and for the most part, guys, it is necessary to bring about manifestation. It is necessary to release it. Release it. I know how you feel. Release it. Because then what happens is most likely you're gonna go through a shift. And don't fret. It's the tarot. It's the Tower card, right? The Tower card freaks everybody out. It's not a big deal. But releasing releasing this relationship, releasing this vision, releasing this purpose in your life, or whatever you're trying to manifest, is going to allow you to go through a shift. Don't look at the lightning and all of that. Look at how this building is shining. Look at that. This is like a palace, right? It's dripped in gold. The lightning is what you're paying attention to. Do you get my grip? Did you get my drift? You're literally focusing on the lightning. What this represents to me is what we physically see. We're always focused on what these two eyes see instead of seeing what is already dripped in gold. This relationship is already protected. There's nothing to fear. The cards here are telling you that what you are birthing has favor written all over it. But what we do is we tend to pay attention to the one thing that sticks out that may be a red flag. And let me go into detail about those red flags. So let's just say, for instance, some of you are in love with your twin and they're in a karmic relationship. Then you're searching their social media page. You're constantly being bombarded with pictures of them being with someone else. And that may be daunting to you. And I get it. That makes sense because it's someone you love, it's someone you want to be with. It might be that your partner is, miles and miles away from you. Maybe they live out of the country and you're focused on the distance. Maybe you're focused on that you haven't talked to your partner. Maybe you are focused on your partner's circumstances. Maybe you're focused on your own circumstances instead of seeing the beauty in what's taking place. It's now time to put your eyes on the beauty in your life, not what is going wrong. Focus on this beautiful palace. Focus on how it is dripped in gold. It's just a little bit of rain. Rain doesn't last forever, right? It doesn't. So let's make sure our intentions are protected by our faith and our belief and our understanding that we can let this go, knowing that we're good. There's nothing to fear. The next card is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups in this area, how I'm taking it today because of the Tower card is that pretty much sometimes we're just looking at everything. We're enjoying our lives, right? But yet at the same time too, I would say with this card, our attention is on everything. Everything. And sometimes that's just not a good thing as well. Just being too focused on the outcome, the details of the process, instead of just really working in the flow. Now, granted, if we didn't have the Tower card before it, this will represent something totally different for me. But because the Tower card was before this card, we do have to focus on, why are we looking at all of these things, and do all of these things make us happy? Are they bringing us joy? And for the most part, some of them are and some of them are not. So make sure your intentions are focused on what you want. That's it. What you want, and then release it. What you want, and then release. That's it. What you want, then release. All right, so here we have the King of Coins. The King of Coins is a great card. This talks about stability, financial abundance. Feminine, you're on the right track. Whatever you've been doing in 2018 has brought you this abundance that's about to be birthed into your life, or is currently something you are experiencing. So this is amazing. The King also too represents strength. So you developed a lot of strength through your experiences of gaining this wealth or this money. So be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. And know that, hey, I've done a good damn job. I'm okay with this. I feel stronger. And because of that, you have built this palace. You built this palace of abundance. These are the things that you should focus on, feminine. It's okay to focus on, manifesting love. That's a beautiful thing. But don't let it become your tower. Don't be so focused on the lightning instead of the palace that you've already created. And know that God is not a liar. I tell people that all the time. If you've already been guided that there's a special person in your life that you're meant to be with, that you're meant to share something with, then that thing will take place. It will. There's nothing that can stop that. But guess what? You can't control when and you can't control how. But what you can do, you can control yourself. You can control how you respond to the situation. When you have those negative thoughts, when you have those fearful thoughts, just get quiet, take a deep breath, and continue to do that until you really believe that all is well. You know, take a break from it. Take a break, do something you absolutely love. I'm really big on that. Find something that can take you to a place immediately that is a place of peace, whether that is meditation, if it's listening to music, if it's going to work out. Find things that can put you in the highest vibration as fast as possible. And then pray. Pray. Ask the universe, ask the angels to intervene, to change your perspective, to help you stay in alignment, to raise your vibration so you're happy and you're calm and collected throughout the day. You know, a lot of times we're just not utilizing the team that the universe has given us. You have a team of angels that are here to support you. Ask them for support. That's what they're there for. And be loving and kind, of course, and show gratitude. But your angels are here to support you. They want to. My angels all the time, when I have fearful moments, because yeah, I do too, they send me twos. They send me 222, or they send me 4 twos. And I'm so grateful for that because it shows me that they care about the intimate details of my life. They know what I'm thinking about at the time, and they rush in as fast as possible, and they may send it through my cell phone. You know, it might be 222, or I might hop on YouTube and I'll see a video and the timestamp will say 222, you know, so it just depends, you know, so just be open to that. All right, so pretty much this is your headspace, feminine. So let's see what else is going on in your life. These cards, I promise, like, I love these cards, but I don't know if my hands are too small for them or what, but let's see here. It's a lot of cards not happening. All right, let's see what's going on here. And guys, also too, I've missed you so much. I miss you guys every time, like, there's a week or something that goes by and I can't post a reading. I really don't like that. So it's going to be my business this year to focus on that not happening. But I rarely like making videos ahead of time. Every video I've ever posted, pretty much, if it was done ahead of time, it was done like a day before. But I really don't like doing videos. I don't like doing, 8 videos in 1 month and then posting it. I like the energy to be fresh. So that's what it is. All right, I'm just going to pick a card. All right. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. Okay, so this is a past card. What I get from this now if children do, if children are an issue right now, please put a comment below. But what I'm getting from this card is more so that we're focusing too much on the past. So, and it's not ironic, it's right under the Lover's card. So if there was a past situation that took place, it's time for you to let it go. Let it go. Especially if it's not a great memory. Let it go. We have another water card. So got the 6 of water, the 4 of water. So the first card talked about, romanticizing the past. And then the second card talks about missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. It's time for you to open your eyes to the possibilities. And it is. It's time for you to see something new. Now, granted, that may be a new person, or it may be seeing your partner as a new person. It may be you. It's time for you to change who you are and see a new you. Become the better version of yourself, the greater version of yourself. So don't freak out over these cards. The past card, I think sometimes we do romanticize the past because we feel like currently we're not living in that reality. So we're looking to the past to show us something that we really want to manifest when it's done. That's done. So take that energy and put it in your current energy. There's no lack, guys. We don't lack anything. We choose to lack things. So if you feel like you're lacking in love currently, wow. If you feel like you're lacking in love currently, start loving on yourself. Start seeing your partner in a different way. And if you're ready to manifest a new partner, I can help you guys with that as well. Just start thinking positively about it. What exactly do you want this new partner to represent? You know, or what do you want your partner to represent? And become that. So if your partner is not showing you love, show yourself more love. It's that simple. All right, the third card comes out. It says gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debt. This is a beautiful thing, guys. The gifts and the money. We had the King of Coins here that represents that wealth is in your life. So you're very abundant in terms of finances. It also speaks of a new career. With the Empress card earlier, we talked about that, you know, instead of you physically having a child, you may be birthing a business. You may be bringing in a new career for yourself. Maybe you're shifting gears. You're ready for a new life. It also talks about receiving a loan and paying off debts. So that's major here. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. All right, I'm going to do 2 more cards from this deck. All right. Let's see here. All right. We got too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So, like with the 7 of Cups earlier, we spoke about that. It was a lot that you were focused on, right? You have all these other things that are in your life that is just super awesome, super great, right? But your focus is on what's not happening in your life. And then your attention is in 7 places. So what happens when our attention is divided, it's almost like it's hard for us to be productive and to really stand in the energy of what we're trying to manifest. So this card speaks to that. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. So what is it that you need to make a decision about? Are you going to make the decision to commit and believe and stand firm and have faith in what you have asked the universe to do? Or are you just going to say, you know what, I no longer want this, so I'm going to change course? So that's something that you would have to think about. What is it that you want right now? And you know what I've noticed too? Sometimes people are just afraid to make a decision because they're afraid of making the wrong decision. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So in that human experience, I hate to call it mistakes. You're going to have experiences, is what it is. Some of them may feel negative. Some of them may feel positive. But we're all meant to experience things while we're on this earth. It's just how it works. So if you make a decision today and it feels great, awesome. If it doesn't feel great, make another damn decision. Just make another decision. And no one can beat you up for that because we've all done it. I don't know one person who hasn't done that. So don't worry about it. All is good. All right. So, wow. Look at this last card. Look at this. After all of that shit, the last card, the World card. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. It just says you got it. You've been through hell, right? And back. You have experienced joy and happiness, abundance, wealth. You're coming into a new you. You're learning how to have patience with yourself and with the universe, and have a better understanding that all is well. Things are going in your favor, right? Things are coming fast because of all the work you put in and because of the new energy you have, right? Yeah, you have some challenges, you know, we all do, but you're still focused and holding too tight onto the things you want to manifest. So the universe is saying, I need for you to release that. Release it. Stop focusing on what you see. Focus on what is before you. You. Focus on what you're bringing into light, right? And make sure your intention is steady. Don't have your attention in 7 places. Focus on maybe just a couple of areas where you want to change your life and manifest something new, because you have everything you need. You have money, you have stability, you've built this beautiful palace. You know, even with you focusing on experiences that happened in the past, it's in the past. We're going to repeat situations that we meditate on the most. And when I say meditate, that's anything that you are giving a lot of your attention to, something that you're thinking about constantly. So if you're thinking about these past experiences, then that means something in your current reality is not where you want it to be. There's a sense of lack there. Change that. We can change that and change it now. Stop looking at it as a missed opportunity and that it's disappointing, change that. Be open to the possibilities that are coming your way, whether this is a new relationship or in your current relationship. Remember, guys, your thoughts create your reality. So if your thoughts and your feelings and your actions haven't married as of yet, then that's where the practice comes into play. And ask for assistance from your angels. And it says, by doing this work, gifts and money is in your future. A new career is about to unfold in your life. You're about to receive loans that's going to help you pay off your bills, but also it reiterates again, don't spend too much time dealing with a lot of shit. Just make a decision. And it even says consider a more playful approach. So it doesn't have to be some hard decision. It's like, you know what, since I'm here, I'm in this world, maybe I should just treat it like a game. I should stop taking shit so personal and just say, you know what, this is what I want. Universe, I'm grateful for it and I'm thankful. And I know that all is happening for the good of myself and the people that are involved. And all of my dreams and desires are manifesting for me now. Now they are manifesting for me. And because of that perspective, because of that energy and that lightness that you have now, the universe is saying, job well done. Job well done. You're right. You're going to receive joy, contentment, and the gratitude is going to come from that. You're on the path towards enlightenment. That's bomb. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. So let me push these cards up. This might be a little bit of a long reading. I didn't expect that, but yeah, it might be a long reading. I haven't had a long reading in a while. Okay, so let's talk about your heart space. Talk about your heart space. What's going on with the heart? We know that you got the lovers on your mind. Got the good old lovers. First card here. Waiting for love. Worth waiting for. We got you deserve love. Make the effort. And I'm going to choose one more card. Let your friends help you. All right. So, and let's do one more card. One more card. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work. That's that Temperance card, guys. And another thing, too. I think I addressed this on the last reading. When cards like this come out that says the worth waiting for card, I noticed that a lot of people just aren't receptive to that. And I get it. They probably waited a very long time. But let's talk about how have you waited. We assume that waiting is literally putting your life on hold and waiting for something to happen. No, you need to get busy. You need to start doing other shit. You need to get out there and create something for humanity, create something for yourself. Just become better in that department so you're not so focused on, well, I waited for 10 years and that's a long damn time. Believe me, I ain't telling you should wait that long. But if you're just sitting there waiting for something to happen, guys, it's going to create resentment. It's going to create this bitter attitude. And I've been there and done that. So I'm not crucifying you, but I've done it. And it wasn't a good experience at all for me, but it still blessed me though. All right, so worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We are truly aware of that. You got the Temperance card saying, you know what? Just give it over. Give it over to the universe. And then we have that you deserve love. You are lovable. You know that. You know that you're an amazing person and you deserve this love. And it says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. What effort have you put into your relationship? It doesn't mean you have to call and bombard your partner all the time. It doesn't mean you have to send emails every day. But what is the energy you're putting into this relationship? Are you being as positive as you can? Are you having conversations with people who are going to tell you how it's not going to work basis on how they feel, what they have experienced? Or are you having conversations with people who are going to give you a million possibilities on how this can work for you? And that comes with the next card. Let your friends help you. What friends are helping you? If they're not on board with what you're trying to manifest, then it doesn't mean you have to discard them out of your life. It just means that maybe this particular situation, you should not seek advice from them. And then the last card talks about forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And this just goes back to the Six of Water card that talks about memories from your history, your childhood, issues regarding children, or romanticizing the past. This is all past related here, these two cards. It's saying as you release, the Temperance card, release, be patient. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's mind-blowing, guys. Mind-blowing. And it's very true. We do need to heal the past because the past is no longer. And if the past continues to repeat itself, that's a choice that we're making. We are deciding. We're deciding that that's what we want to do. Because think about it. The universe works like this. The law of attraction works like this. I'm sorry. What you pay most attention to is what you receive. Period. Your thoughts are powerful. So start thinking about how things can work. That just came right out. Okay, so, and this is how you feel. You feel that it's not the right time. Why is it not the right time? Why is it not the right time? You need to reconsider, and you have some abundance going on. All right, so not the right time for me represents that maybe you feel like there's something else you need to do before this relationship comes into play. I've heard that a lot. I've heard a lot of people say, you know what, I feel like I need to get myself together before I meet my divine partner, or before we reunite. And then it's saying that, okay, it's time for you to reconsider that. This is the right time for you. It is. Stop allowing all that other shit to stop you from the stuff that you absolutely want in your life. Stop it. Stop. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. And it says when you make that decision, it's all about making a decision, guys. You feel like it's not the right time. The universe is telling you need to reconsider. You know why? Because abundance is surrounding this relationship. It's surrounding this business, whatever you're bringing into light. And it's saying, okay, if you're feeling some kind of way, you need to get more information. How do you get more information? Ask your angels for help. Did I not say that earlier? Ask your angels for help. Ask. You receive not because you ask not. Ask for help. That's what they're there for. Yep. We're feeling like it's not the right time, but the universe is saying, reconsider. Reconsider. Reconsider means make another decision, guys. Let me see what time I'm on. Ooh, it's almost 40 minutes. All right. All right, let's see. I'm just going to do a couple of these cards and see what's going on. Let's see what else the universe has here. Holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. So what are the holidays that are coming up, guys? We got Martin Luther King. That's a holiday. That's on the 21st, I believe. Or you guys may be taking a vacation somewhere, a retreat. It says that your answer is waiting for you during that time. I believe your answer you can always get. You know, if you're ready for this answer to your questions, ask your angels. All right, and then we have perfect timing. But the universe said reconsider. This is perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Know that everything you want is there already. And it says connect with nature. If you're big on that, it says you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. And that may be different for everyone. Some people literally will spend time in nature, and some people just get outside. You know, they mingle. You know, they go out to dinner with family and friends. They go shopping. They travel. Whatever it may be. All right? But this is the perfect timing. That's why the universe says to reconsider. Move forward knowing that everything you want is manifesting. It's nothing to fear. Believe me. All right. So I'm just going to do a couple more cards here. All right, let's see here. A couple more cards. I think I just want to do one of these cards and not do an advice card, and that will be it. Because this It's going to be a long reading. All right. And wow. We have Soul Flame. This is the Twin Flame card. You've had the Lover's card, and now you've got the Soul Flame card. Oh my God. It says, rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. That's what's taking place, guys. You're just trying to balance out you. You have the vision. You have the understanding. You've asked the universal what you want. You're learning the process of the law of attraction to release that, knowing that it is secure, that it's protected, and is taken care of. The universe is patting you on the back saying, yes, you're in alignment, right? And during those times where you're feeling doubtful, seek advice from your angels. Seek advice from friends that are on board with what you're manifesting. And just continue to believe. This is a sign, guys. This is perfect timing. This is perfect timing. It's perfect timing. All right, so we're going to end it with an advice card from Archangel Michael. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is a long reading. I haven't done a reading like this in a while. All right, any advice, Archangel Michael? Any advice? Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. It says, the prayer says, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance. To that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. So it's time for you to be honest with yourself. What do you want? You also had another card that popped out. This is not a damn coincidence. Romance angels are helping you. Admit, what do you want? What is the truth of the matter? I don't give a shit what anyone else says or what they do. How many people have told you, oh, this isn't going to work out for you. It's just not in your favor. The angels are supporting. Here's another angel card. The prayer says, dear guardian angels of my soulmate, soul flame, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love and giving us the motivation to make helpful life changes and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us and recognize each other and have the courage to say hello so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. The time is now. The time is now, feminine. Don't sabotage what the universe is cooking up for you. It's easy. It's easy to do. And is it worth it? No. And I believe that's why you had to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. If you know what you want, if you truly know what you want, stand firm and release it. Stand firm. Know that the universe has your back and release it and move forward because this is the perfect timing for you. I love you guys and I thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm so grateful, very, very grateful. And I would not be the Empress without showing you love and support. So repeat after me. I am free to create the life I desire. I am no longer bound by my own negative thoughts or others. I stand strong in what I believe and I move forward releasing attachment, knowing the universe is working on my behalf to bring the manifestation of my dreams and desires to me. I love you guys. Have a blessed week. Peace.
Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going and going back and forth cause we don't know better. And I thought we'd be different. Yeah, we were on to some good shit. We keep dancing with the devil but he doesn't have a back, no. Should be pulling away from the fire. Should go but I don't even try.